talking about you fencing.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope one day I will be there. I hope you will commentating me in some semifinals.
I do as well. Well, it's time now to commentate for both you and I on this gold medal match. Bit of salsa dancing going on in the hall here, and everyone's getting excited for this gold medal match. Kazuyasu MINOBE of Japan has already taken a Grand Prix gold medal this season. He was lofted high, just like Sun Yue-wen actually, in Budapest in March this year. And well, I think the Romantics' favourite, Radoslav ZAWROTNIAK, we haven't seen him on a podium for a long time. He has won a Grand Prix back in 2008, and as Flavio Gianotti said, he's got a 100% record when he gets to Grand Prix finals. He's been there once and he got the gold medal. So our refereeing lineup headed by our floor judge, our floor referee, Juan Liendo of Venezuela. And it will be Dmitry Balashov from Canada on the video, supported ably by Regis Troy de Avila from Brazil, and Matthias Henkelmann, who will be the assistant referees on the field of play, spotting any infringements. Really important in épée to have those extra referees. But it will be Juan Liendo from nearby Venezuela to get the men's gold medal here at the Cali Grand Prix underway. MINOBE looking really strong here, but you've got to say ZAWROTNIAK is riding the crest of a wave today. He's fenced really well to get this far, and it's not going to be a walkover for Kazuyasu MINOBE, but you have to say the Japanese athlete is the favourite coming into this gold medal.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually is, but ZAWROTNIAK did actually a great start by winning against PT, then Nikishin. So no one would expected him win that fight, and now he's here in the final. So I think we're gonna have a great bout.
Yeah, interesting. Bogdan Nikishin, the world number 2 from Ukraine, going out in the round of 32 after you knocked out Yannick Burrell, the world number 1, in the round of 64.
Yes, I did.
So it looks like ZAWROTNIAK's not going to take any risks and go in and close the distance against the super sharp Kazuyasu MINOBE. We're 15 seconds away from P yellow. Ooh, just sneaking into distance there though, the POL.
I think you want to make sure to be far away and not closing the distance too much, because he knows that MINOBE is so fast, so he can hit him on the foot or on the hand or just go in a flash for a body.
But a minute without any hits now results in a P yellow for both fencers. That's a penalty basically for non-combativity or passivity, not trying to hit each other. If we get another minute, then it will be a P red. And because the scores are level at 0-0, that means that both fencers will be awarded a hit for their opponent's P red.
So ZAWROTNIAK, 37 years old, so massive experience. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. No one wants to take the risk for the first touch. The first touches in fencing in épée, which are really important, because they are going to decide if you have to attack or if you can wait for your opponent to come.
Another 10-15 seconds and we're going to have a red card for both of these athletes. Kazuyasu MINOBE is starting to look like he doesn't want that to happen, and he backs away again. We are going to have red cards here, and it is a halt. We will see a red card, the P red card being given to both of the fencers. Because the scores are level, both fencers get that. And technically that should be a, well, with a normal red card, it's a point each. Zawrotniak gets a red card, so MINOBE gets one, and it's vice versa.
So theoretically, the P red cards, they are good for MINOBE, as he is ranked 8th in the world ranking and Zawrotniak 55th. So at one point Zawrotniak has to attack if he wants to win this match, otherwise he will get in trouble.
Yeah, so basically we're allowed another P red, so if it stays like this, we'll run out of time basically in this period with the score potentially staying at 1-1. Zawrotniak goes in and he gets the first hit. So
MINOBE thinks he got that hit.
there he goes to have his weapon tested.
Oh, what a nice hit. Look at this. Bam, bam, boom. What a fight. They really see that you have to fight for
Yeah,
each
I think
point.
some people don't realise this is a fight, this is a battle. And it is Zawrotniak who gets that crucial lead. Now, if there's penalties for passivity, well, the rule is the trailing fencer gets penalised, but Kazuyasu MINOBE saw an opportunity to go in on what effectively was a preparation.
Yeah, it was. But I don't know where he actually hit. Shouldn't it be 2-2 now?
It should be 2-2, and they are going to change the score by the looks of things. Maybe there's a little review of the video. The only thing I can think of is that
Hit the floor, but I don't think
floor,
so,
yeah,
because he was in the middle of the piece. So.
I don't think he did hit the floor.
No.
And the point is given by Liendo.
Yeah, so actually, as I said, you're always training to do nice hits, to have like perfect technical execution, but actually the most beautiful ones are not the most nicest, let's say like that. For, as a fencer,
Yeah.
I mean.
You take every point you can get.
Exactly.
Well, we are at the end of the first period here, with the scores tied up at 2 apiece. The gold medal at stake, 37-year-old Radoslav Zawrotniak up against the 31-year-old Kazuyasu MINOBE. And after a couple of periods of non-combativity, the new rules being applied, it was both fencers are coming away with 2 points each. Zawrotniak down at the end. We're still not sure whether that's Zamachowska he's talking to, the Japanese coach. He's all smiles like he was in the semi-finals, but this time Kazuyasu MINOBE not looking quite as happy as he did in that semi-final, which he won comfortably.
Yeah, he doesn't have that lead anymore, so 2-2 is really tight. This semi-final, everything can happen. The next touch can and will probably change the course of this bout, as I said before, because if you're leading, you're not fencing the same way as if you have to attack.
Well, the minute goes so fast, doesn't it? Especially if you're not sure what to do, and Zawrotniak getting all hooked up with his own equipment there. Can't blame him for perhaps being a little bit edgy. First podium match, I think it's 2014, 2015, and certainly his first Grand Prix gold medal match since 2008. Both fencers just testing that the wireless system is still working. So 2 apiece here in Cali, the men's gold medal match. Second period underway.
MINOBE now is moving much more, getting more rhythm into it, maybe hoping for Zawrotniak to make some mistake and close the distance maybe, and then go in with a flash attack or with his really, really fast launch attack. I thought he actually hit MINOBE. Really missed it by half a centimeter.
Well, the referee going to have a look at the video here. I'm not sure if we're going to get a replay. Oh, sweet, here we go. Let's have a look.
Parry riposte from Zawrotniak, and then Zawrotniak thinks that MINOBE actually turned and went into him to avoid the hit. That's why he gets this yellow card.
So this is a regular yellow card. It doesn't count on top of the P yellows for non-combativity. MINOBE accepting that gallantly.
Ooh, nice one, that one.
Now for me, Flavio, I think ZAWROTNIAK is actually playing quite a simple game here. He's saying, I'm not going to fall into a trap, I'm going to stay nice and patient, and I'm going to wait for you to make a mistake coming forwards.
Yeah, I think that is his tactics now. He's so patient now, he's so calm. He's just waiting for MINOBE to come to take this parry at the last moment and to get the riposte done.
Or play out the doubles, or if there's a moment, I've seen a couple of times, ZAWROTNIAK just edging and fishing up on the inside, almost doing a MINOBE on MINOBE.
Exactly. Yeah, because the doubles now, they are good for ZAWROTNIAK. MINOBE has to do single light. Okay, they still have time, so, but...
This is nice, though. This is the danger, though, for ZAWROTNIAK if he plays this patient game. The concentration has to be 100% all of the time, and it means that MINOBE, if he stays patient, he can just launch this explosive attack.
Oh, what a hit. This one is really nice. Oh my god. Steps into the distance, bam, little flick on the forearm. And it's so impressive to say that MINOBE, with his French grip, has so much power to actually flick it and get the hand. Get the hit on the hand.
And it does allow for that extra angle as well, because you've got a little bit of extra leverage. I don't want to get into physics here, but the weapon's longer, so it bends more.
Ooh, that was nice too. He just steps into the distance a little bit too much and bam, foot on the touch on the foot.
Look at that, accuracy of picking it. He saw it, you could almost see, just a fraction of a second, oh, I can get the foot, and then he goes immediately. Really nice stuff from the Japanese fencer. And we saw this in the semi-final. He saw an opportunity just to increase the intensity, pick up the few hits to get the lead, and then just dominate for the rest of the fight. ZAWROTNIAK says, I'm not having that though.
He's gonna do everything on his power to maybe change now and get the lead again. Trying to avoid him there. Managed to do it.
Going out on the attack again. Didn't set that one up quite as well. And MINOBE able to force a double out of it.
Both fencers older than 30 years, with MINOBE 31 and ZAWROTNIAK 37. It plays a sport where you can get to the top of your level quite late, let's say it like that.
Yeah, well, we've seen that with Gabo Bochco, Gazit Emre, performing right the way into their 40s, well, certainly into their 41st year.
ZAWROTNIAK is really patient.
It's interesting, isn't it, at this time that there's another double comes out where you've got the athleticism of you younger guys coming in, maybe injecting a little more intensity into some of the fights, and you put that up against the fight craft, the experience on the piste over the period of time of some of the older guys, and at the moment we're on a bit of a tipping point with that.
Yeah, I think the fencing is getting more and more physical these last years. So of course experience still plays a big role in it, but you have to be physically in shape and really strong.
Yeah. And with the amount of movement now, there's a lot more focus on plyometrics and stretching and making sure that you prevent injury as the two fencers see out the second period here. MINOBE started to show that he was pulling away here. There's a hint of a smile back on his face as he goes down to talk to his coach. But ZAWROTNIAK fought back really well to close the gap to just 1 point. Are you going to call this one? Do you have a feel for which way it might go?
No, as I said, I think MINOBE here is the favorite, but ZAWROTNIAK showed that he's there today. It is his day. He won against actually Figueira, which was really difficult, really good match. He won against Nikishin, second in the world ranking, so nothing is over yet. Everything can happen.
Yeah, it certainly can. I mean, like I'm with you that the favorite really is Kazuyasu MINOBE, but I don't know whether it's my heart leading my head here. I just feel that the story's not done today for Radoslav ZAWROTNIAK.
It definitely isn't. He's really strong today. If he manages to keep calm and fence like he fenced in the first period, not losing his mind and attacking in the wrong moment, then he still can change the lead.
Here we go. It's time for the third and final period of the men's gold medal match, and it looks like just as we're about to get underway, Kazuyasu MINOBE exchanges his weapon, decides he wants to go for a different one. He has been playing with the tip a little bit. He has been wondering whether it's working well with the wireless system. And the question is the man in front of him, who went to London at 2012, the Olympic Games there, missed out on Rio, whether he finishes first or second here, is he making a charge to qualify for Poland for the Olympic Games in 2020 in Tokyo against a man from Tokyo? We should see. Gold medal still up for grabs here. MINOBE on your right, ZAWROTNIAK on your left. Just 1 point between them. 3 minutes for gold here in Cali.
You can see that the distance is not quite the same as the last period. MINOBE is getting a little bit more far away, maybe to see ZAWROTNIAK when he's stepping in, when he wants to attack. So he has this little time. He gains this little time.
Yeah, and protecting the 1 point lead, of course, that he's got. He doesn't need to be too close. He needs to be active and alert.
He doesn't need to attack, and if they now have 1 minute without a touch, actually it's ZAWROTNIAK getting this red card, so the score will be 9-7.
Yeah, already had P yellows, P reds, both of them, but that was when the score was level. Now, if passivity is called, the trailing fencer is penalised.
Oh, what a hit! Oh my God, really beautiful.
It's so fast, you can barely see it in real time.
ZAWROTNIAK just stepping into the distance a little bit too much because he knows he has to go, and this moment, bam, MINOBE just goes for the foot. What a great hit, oh my God.
Yeah, electric, absolutely electric. And you wonder on this form if anyone can beat Kazuyasu MINOBE today. The accuracy, the speed and the accuracy, and again, this time there's a bit of a blade action there.
Crazy this one, crazy, he's so good today. Perfect distance, perfect execution.
Well, it's happening so fast, our replay guys aren't quick enough to edit the last hit. As ZAWROTNIAK goes after it, perhaps a hint of him potentially losing his cool and his calm. It's plenty of time left in this, and the gap's not that big that he needs to go crazy straight away. Gets a first single light of this final period here in the gold medal match.
Maybe ZAWROTNIAK losing his cold blood now. No, he gets the hit.
Needs to stay calm, the POL. Still plenty of time in this. But MINOBE, again, sensing an opportunity, but that's a great reply.
ZAWROTNIAK actually is pushing MINOBE much more to get the distance closer, so he can do this parry post, and it worked out 2 times in a row.
Yeah, and he's pressing again. A little bit more patient this time, but coming in again, forcing the double. That is no good for the Polish athlete. And now the Japanese athlete calling for a referral to the video. What's this for? I didn't see any major infringement there. Did that?
Maybe he thinks ZAWROTNIAK was out of the piece, was he? No,
Maybe,
he wasn't.
maybe, but the hit stands as a double.
Oof. ZAWROTNIAK isn't done yet.
MINOBE is on fire today. He really is something special.
His coach telling him to stay calm, not go too fast, and work for this last touch.
Last one, often the most difficult to get. The exchange in the middle of the piece. Right on the edge here. Can the Budapest Grand Prix champion Kazuyasu make it 2 GPs out of 3 this season?
Ooh.
Oh my God! It's brilliant! It's a great finish to the fight. It's been a brilliant day for Radoslav ZAWROTNIAK, but Kazuyasu MINOBE was just too good for everyone today. He took the title at the Budapest Grand Prix in March, and he's taken the title here in Cali, Colombia. Kazuyasu Minobe, hats off.